Okay, February 7th, Saturday. And before February ends when the rebels are going to be making their attack. I got plenty of time to waste. So, the library is the place where a know-it-all would be hiding. Do you think Nathan likes riddles? Of course. All librarians like riddles. Seems like a bit of a stereotype, that's all I'm saying. Stereotype or not, we have to hope that it's true. That boffin is our best chance at getting to the bottom of this. Time to put our polite faces on. He's here now. Hey, good day, Dromio and Dromio. Why, good day, monsieur. It's a pleasure to see you again on this fine day. Tell me, kind monsieur, do you like riddles? Of course. Here's one for you, messieurs. Wears 2 mouths and 4 ears, yet talks twice as much, talks twice as much as he listens. You. It's you, messieurs, you. You come in here yammering and yelling, never stopping to close your beaks for 1 minute. Oh, aha. Very good, monsieur. Last person, we need to get into his good books. Ha 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 ha! What was that? Sorry, I can't fake laugh. Oh mon dieu. Stop this farce. You messieurs obviously have some inane riddle that you want solving, so let's hear it. Go on, spit it out. Oh, right. Well, if we were to say that there's a place called the Sleeping City in Paris, where would it be? That's a new one. The Sleeping City. Got it! Really? Of course. The riddle was trivially easy. There are plenty of locations that could be called a Sleeping City, but only one place earns that title in Paris. Oh? And where would that be? We know the answer, of course. Obviously. We're just fact-checking to make sure that you got it right. Think it through, messieurs. What kind of city is only inhabited by those who sleep all day and all night? I got it. Spain. Don't be daft, Sparrowson. Spain isn't a city. But perhaps the monsieur is referring to the capital of Spain, Madrid. Nice, sleepy place. Spain? Madrid? You two are remarkably dense, aren't you? Sleep is a metaphor. Actually, it's one of the oldest and most powerful metaphors in the history of literature. It symbolizes death itself. The Sleeping City obviously refers to a city of the dead. A necropolis. Think, messieurs, think. Use your puny avian brains. Do we have any necropolises in Paris? Of course, the catacombs. The winding tunnels of the dead that lie beneath our feet. Very good, monsieur. That's the first semi-intelligent thing you have managed to say all day. You have more questions, don't you? Oh, yes. Can you give us a brief rundown on the history of the catacombs? The cemeteries of Paris were overflowing by the end of the last century. It was a mess, from what I hear. To create space, King Louis XVI ordered for old skeletons to be excavated and put into the unused mine tunnels that lie under the city. So, with a little renovation and many years of hard work, the mines were successfully turned into a subterranean mausoleum. So what, it's basically a grave for a few thousand skeletons? Millions, more like. Don't underestimate the size of the tunnels, messieurs. I know that the bourgeoisie like to tour the catacombs, don't they? Correct. It was quite the bourgeoisie tourist hotspot some 20 years ago. But if you are hoping to pay a visit, you are too late. The church had all the entrances sealed shut fairly recently. Why would the church do that? Believe it or not, they considered the turning of a mausoleum into a tourist attraction to be in poor taste. Oh, right. They shut down all the entrances? Really? Surely there must be 1 or 2 left untouched. If there is such an entrance, it is not public knowledge. I see. I think we're done here for now. Thank you for your time, monsieur. Good day. If the sleeping city really is the Paris catacombs, then there must be some way to get in. An underground tunnel network would probably be connected to the city sewers, right? So we just need to find the right manhole, and boom, we're in spooky, scary skeleton town. That's a good idea. Or maybe it connects to the scene. Perhaps some swimming is in order. You two dunces are going to get yourself killed. If you really wish to visit the catacombs, you would be best off asking those responsible for the closures. The dead people? The church, monsieur. The church would know if any unsealed entrances still exist. Oh, right. Court, the cathedral. Did you sneak out to the Louvre again? I keep telling you, my brother, you can't risk being seen. There's too much at stake. But the good word must be spread, my brother. We need as many supporters as possible. No more sulking in the shadows. No more cowering in the dark. We must rise up against our oppressors. Oh, but before I forget, here's your pen back. I borrowed it. Again? Shh. What happened to yours? I lost it. So careless. Don't sweat the petty things, brother. Let's focus on removing the obstacles that stand in the way of our father's dream. Right. Like the annoying little bird who's been poking his beak into our business. He's dangerously close to uncovering our secret. You want me to take care of him? It would be in our interests. I have a trap in mind, but... someone's coming. Go hide. My brothers have returned. What can I do for you today? A confession, perhaps? Actually, Friar, we are here for information. We want to get into the catacombs. The catacombs? You don't want to go there, my brother. It's a wretched and haunted place. I'm sure it is. But we know that the church was responsible for having the entrances sealed shut. So we figured that maybe there's a super secret friar-only entrance that only you know about. A secret entrance? That's an interesting idea. You know, you're not the first birds to have asked about that. We aren't? Yes. A cockerel paid a visit yesterday. Perfect posture and snooty or one-eyed and scowling? The first. A prosecutor, I think he said he was. Anyway, I'll tell you the same thing I told him. If you venture into the catacombs, you will not return. Understood? Was that a threat? No. Just a friendly word of caution. We wouldn't want anyone to get lost in the endless maze, would we? Now, if you two will excuse me, I have a sermon to prepare. Be on your way. Damn, another dead end. Maybe it's time to wrap this up. We can go tell the inspector what we found and call today. Don't quit just yet. I managed to take something from the friar's pocket when he gave his little warning. Seriously? Again? This is becoming something of a bad habit for you. Well, go on then. Let's see what you've pilfered. This. You found this pen? In the friar's robes? Yep. Interesting. Actually, this is more than interesting. This is amazing. This is the exact same pen that Judge Romulus uses. It even contains the same green ink. Huh. Do you think it's the exact same pen? Or do you think Romulus and Remus just have a matching set? I honestly don't know. But I do know that this may come in handy. I'm going to keep hold of it. We're still at a dead end though. My gut tells me that the friar is hiding something, but I can't get him to cough up. It's not like we can beat the information out of him. Let's just go do other stuff and maybe we'll stumble across some more clues. Maybe you're right. Let's go. Palace of Justice, the tavern, the chateau, the prison. that place again. Oh, right, yeah, this guy. Come in. Ah, it's you two. Have you managed to gather the materials I need? Yes, monsieur. The string and copper pot, exactly as described. Here you go. What is this? Where did you get this pot? It looks like it belongs in a museum or something. It was a little tricky to procure the necessary items, but with a bit of asking around, we managed to find suitable substitutes. There's a general store down the street that sells string and discounted copper pots and the like. I assumed you would have gone shopping there. Well, no matter, no matter. Give me 1 minute and I'll finish assembling the device. Ta-da! May I proudly present you Gustave Trevor's magnificent Explorer Extractor Surgical Device. Trademarked. Patent pending. It looks like a pair of kitchen tongs hooked up to a stewing pot. Agreed. I wasn't expecting something so low-tech and, well, bad. Perhaps a demonstration is in order. 1 moment, if you please. Psst, Falcon. That thing looks like junk. This whole fetch quest has been a waste of our time. I suspected that the man was delusional from the very start. It would explain why he was being treated by a mental health professional. There's nothing to be done, though. It's just human Gustave until we get an opportunity to leave. Cut our losses. What about my medical debt? Time for a demonstration. Get ready to have your stockings blown off, messieurs. So, we have one regular piece of meat. Imagine, if you will, that this is a soldier. Okay. Okay, that meat is a soldier. An oddly shaped and potentially tasty soldier. And here, we have a small piece of iron. Imagine, if you will, that this is a musket ball. So our soldier is wandering through a battlefield, not a care in the world, when all of a sudden, bam! The person has been shot! The musket ball has been embedded in the man's flesh. I'm scared, Falcon. He slammed that metal into the meat like a madman. Quick, messieurs. You are a battlefield medic. The soldier is wounded, and you have precious little time. What do we do? Well, I'm no surgeon, but I think most doctors would feel around for the musket ball fragments and then carefully use a scalpel. How archaic! How slow! How imprecise! Now I hear you wondering, Monsieur Treve, surely there must be a better way. I wasn't... Well, wonder no more. Behold, the Explorer Extractor. Watch as I power up the device. And then, as I move the detector component over the meat... Is that thing humming? It is, monsieur. When the electromagnet component of the Explorer Extractor detects the piece of iron, the device vibrates and emits a soft hum. I must say, I am actually impressed, monsieur. A device that can detect metal beneath flesh. That's innovative. I've never heard of such a thing before. Yeah, but why limit it to battlefield surgery? You could repurpose that thing to become some sort of treasure hunting device. That would make you really rich. Hold your horses, messieurs. Hold your horses. I'm not done yet. You have seen only half of the device's capabilities. The exploration part. Now, you can witness the second part. Extraction. Did that thing just... Yep. Sucked out that bullet like a pip from a grapefruit. Behold, the original piece of iron, removed swiftly and precisely from the flesh. So, what do you think? Pretty revolutionary, huh? I think that meat looks a lot less appetizing than before. It's practically exploded. I have no idea what to think. Monsieur Trove, you are a strange and mildly terrifying individual, but I cannot fault the innovation of your device. We shall pass it along to Dr. Falret and let him decide its worth. Ah, thank you, thank you. I'm sure the good doctor will approve. I'm hungry. Let's pick up some steaks on the way back to the office. Let's not. The Louvre, alleyway, chateau. Ah, there it is, the hospital. Ah, you've returned. Were you successful? Well, Monsieur Trove didn't have any money, but he did give us something that he claimed to be extremely valuable. Go ahead, take it. He said that you could keep it. What is this? Monsieur Trove called it an Explorer Extractor. He said that it would revolutionize the medical field. I don't quite understand how it works, but maybe I could demonstrate it if you have a piece of meat and a lump of metal handy. Monsieur Falcon. Monsieur Sparrowson. I sent you to retrieve old money. Instead, you return, several days late, with this child's toy. Just forget it. Forget the whole task. It was foolish of me to rely on private attorneys, and it was foolish of me to assume that a crazed inventor would produce money when asked. Keep your toy. Good day, messieurs. So do I get a discount on my bill? Dr. Falret? About that discount? Oh, he's gone. Sorry, Sparrowson. It doesn't look like you'll be getting your discount. Well, there go my year's wages. So, what do we do now? Get back to our investigation into the Croque Monsieur and the rebels, I assume. We've wasted precious time on this fool's errand. The Louvre, the prison. Alright, haven't been here, here, or here. Ah, Judge Maxime. Oh, hello, Monsieur Falcon and, Bluebirdton? Sparrowson. Right, Sparrowson. Your Honor, we heard that you had an accident with a flight of stairs. It's good to see that you're back on your feet. A flight of stairs? No. I was actually assaulted, if you can believe that. I can believe that. I was just standing by the scene, minding my own business, and the next thing I know, I was on a riverbank 100 kilometers downstream. That sounds a little familiar. When I awoke, I had a mild case of amnesia. I thought I was an axolotl accountant. It took 2 weeks for me to return to full mental health. In any case, Your Honor, it's good to see you back and healthy. Would you mind if we ran a couple of questions by you, as part of an investigation we're undertaking? By all means, ask away, monsieur. Judge Maxime, have you heard any rumors about an uprising? Of course, tons. You have no idea how many criminals ranting about bringing down the government. You know, I was the one in charge of prosecuting the ones behind the June Day's uprising of 32. That was some messy legal work. What about recently? Have you had anyone talk of anything specific? Well, I'm not attached to the case, but I hear that imposter, Judge Romulus, had some very strange things to say. Cults, anarchy, fire, and gunpowder. A man is not mentally stable. We knew that much already. Judge Maxime, have you ever heard of a person called the Croque Monsieur? You're referring to the arms dealer, aren't you? Yes. Have you ever convicted him? No. The man is notoriously unfindable and uncatchable. I don't think anyone working in law enforcement has so much as seen his face. That's crazy. Well, there's no reason why we can't be the first to stop him, right, Falcon? Oh, wait. Well, there's no reason why we can't be the first to stop him, right, Falcon? That's all. Thank you for your time, Your Honor. Any time, messieurs. I seem to only have one opportunity. There he is. That's the rooster who shot the Croque Monsieur. I think we're getting close to unraveling the whole rebellion nonsense. Let's not dawdle, Sparrowson. We're nearly there.
Alright, let me just deal with this letter first.
Spam?
I don't think so. It's from Cocorico.
Severin? Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. Let's hear it.
What? Dang fly. Last evening, the inspector gave me a tip-off of a midnight trade between the rebels and the Croque-Monsieur on Rue de Marmosets. I intend to watch from the shadows, but I know that such a mission is a dangerous one. Wish me luck. If this is the last correspondence you'll ever hear from me, then I suppose I should end on a positive note. Falcon, you are a good friend and an excellent lawyer. I'm sorry for belittling you all these years. Kind regards, Severin Cocorico. Is this for real? There's no way. This letter has to be some sort of setup.
It's Severin's handwriting.
Where do you think he is?
I don't know.
Why would he go alone?
I don't know.
But we have to go and help him, right? I mean, if that trade was at midnight last night, and it's 10 o'clock now, he might still be okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Come on, Falcon, pull yourself together. We've got to act fast while there's still time on the clock.
You're right. Sparrowson, grab your coat. We're going to save Severin.
Really? Are you serious?
Absolutely. I know we can do it. With all the investigating we've done over the last couple of weeks, I think we know the rebels better than they know themselves. We can find them, we can outwit them, and we can bring Severin home alive.
Wow, you're bursting with confidence. But where are we going?
Was Severin's letter not clear? He was investigating the Rue de Marmosets, so that's where we should start.
Yeah, let's go. Friggin' fly.
Come on, Sparrowson. Keep up. No time for wheezing. If Cocorico was last seen around here, then there has to be a clue nearby.
Right.
No loitering. I guess we should move on.
Be serious, Falcon.
Besson's stationery. Come along for all your writing needs. Whether you need paper, ink, stamps.
What are you doing? Stop procrastinating, Falcon. Cocorico's life is at stake.
There's a pool of blood here. It looks fresh.
Cocorico's?
I see drag marks heading towards that tunnel, which leads straight to the scene. If I had to guess, someone was killed here last night and their body was hastily disposed of in the river. But I see several sets of bloody footprints too. Some are faint, but they head that way, towards the main road.
So he could still be alive?
Let's see where the footprints go.
Here? The footprints lead right into Notre Dame?
It seems that way.
Unbelievable. Where's a friar when you need one?
Forget the friar. Let's keep following the blood trail and see where it ends up.
Wait a minute, Falcon. Shouldn't we get the police involved before we go any further?
That would be the smart thing to do. Why don't you run and find a policeman, and I'll go on ahead.
Nice try, but I'm not abandoning you. We have no idea what or who could be ahead. Hey, wait up! That way leads straight down to...
Man, I'm famished. When's that mouthy parrot gonna relieve me of duty so I can go grab a snack? The trail keeps going.
Hey, isn't that the concierge jailkeeper? Quack?
It's Quark, you dummies. I had no idea that you were a religious man, monsieur. I'm not. I had a career change. Private security pays much better than regular old jail keeping, you know? Monsieur, we don't have much time, so I'll keep it brief. We're following a trail that leads to the door behind you. We need you to let us pass. The door behind me?
Ah, you idiots. That door leads straight to the catacombs. You don't want to go there. Catacombs?
And besides, just because I know how to get in doesn't mean I'm just gonna let you pass. I've got a job to do. I have integrity. I've promised to act as guard, and that's what I'm doing. You want a bribe, don't you? Bingo. What you got? Hey, what are you doing? Monsieur, perhaps I wasn't clear. I am short on both time and patience. Are you going to tell us pass, or do I have to beat you until you are not able to stop us? Jeez, no need to get violent, big guy. You can pass. The door's right behind me. Go on. That's the door to the catacombs? Is that simple? Yeah, it's that simple. What, were you expecting a hidden bookcase or something? Go on, go look. Heh, what idiots. They're walking straight into a pitch-black maze without even a torch. I wonder, will they get lost and starve, or will they find the crazy lion girl and get shot? Either way, ain't my problem. Upon entering the doorway, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves at the top of a stone staircase that spirals into the abyss below.
Here goes nothing?
They begin the descent.
I knew an underground passage would be dark, but this is ridiculous. I can't even see my hand in front of my face.
Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, Sparrowson. I think that was the last step. Now it's just twisted tunnels ahead of us.
I should take up smoking. If I smoked, I would have a match right now, and we would be able to see where we were going. Plus, you know, all the health benefits, and I would probably be calmer.
Keep it together, Sparrowson.
I know. I'll unravel this loose thread from my jacket. We can just trace the string to find our way out, find our way back if we reach a dead end.
Good thinking. Just like Theseus and the Minotaur.
Wait, there aren't any minotaurs in here, are they? Head of a bull, body of a bull. Scary stuff.
That's not... Actually, never mind. It feels like there's a gap in the wall here. I guess the path branches. I can feel a slight breeze coming from the passage to the left. The air seems a little more stagnant to the right. The air must get more stagnant the deeper we travel into the tunnels. Let's press onward.
Hey, Falcon. I don't want to dump on you or anything, but when you threatened Quark back there, it was pretty scary.
Scary? Not really. Quark's all talk. I knew there was no chance that he would fight back.
No, I wasn't scared of Quark. You. I found you scary. I've never seen you get so angry before.
Severin's life is on the line, Sparrowson. Forgive me for showing a little emotion.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, it looks like the path branches again.
Are my eyes going funky from the darkness, or is there a glimmer of light coming from the right path?
No, I see it too. There's definitely some light on that side.
It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again. But that might just mean that we're getting close to an exit, right? Maybe this has all been a wild goose chase.
Hush. Listen.
Voices?
Voices. We're getting close.
Wait, Falcon, aren't you scared?
Terrified. There they are.
I'll ask one more time. What is your name? Are you with the police? The Royal Guards? Speak, bird.
Madame Beaumont, we've been here all night, and he simply ain't talking. He ain't reacting to coaxing. He didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, administer some justice. Justice. Heh. That word.
Oh, the rooster finally crows?
You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Cocorico. I am a public prosecutor for the Cour d'Assises.
Well, Sevy, it's been a pleasure, but we can't be having spies running around our base of operations now, can we? So without further ado, I hereby sentence you to... Wait a minute, Piero. This is no ordinary spy.
Because he's a prosecutor?
No, because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago.
Whoa, are you sure?
I had my suspicions when I saw that his smug air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare. but now that I know his name and occupation, there is no doubt. Do you remember, Bird? Do you remember the trial of a homeless lion in the winter of 1835?
What was your father's name?
Jean. Jean Beaumont.
What was his crimes?
His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. But he was seen by a policeman, another arrogant cockerel like yourself, actually. So my father was thrown in jail. He was dragged to court. I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest possible punishment for his crimes. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his third. Do you remember him?
Mademoiselle, in all my days as a prosecutor, I have seen over thousands of cases. I am not going to remember a single bread thief.
You rotten Connard! We're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the streets, as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota? Am I right? Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you have been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of the Croque-Monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont.
Oh, I have been found guilty. Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means, shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form.
Court of justice? Now there's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Pere Remus, read this man his last rites.
With pleasure, madam.
Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something.
Nah.
Cocorico's going to die if you don't say something.
Doesn't matter. None of this matters.
What? Do you have any last words?
Just pull the trigger and be done with it.
Oh, for once the no option actually matters.
There's nothing more to see here. Let's go.
Falcon? Falcon, stop! What the hell are you doing? Where are you going?
Look around you, Sparrowson. Fat cat bourgeoisie are getting away with murder. Wolves have infested the courts and churches. Severin Cocorico, perhaps the most righteous person in all of France, is lying dead at the hands of an unruly mob. Justice is dead, Sparrowson.
Doesn't have to be like that. You could have done something to save Severin.
You want to be a heroic lawyer so badly? Fine. Go be a hero. You don't need my help. The key to the Aviary attorney office. Take it.
What are you... No. Stop with the melodrama, Falcon. If we hurry, we'll be able to tell Inspector Volerty what we saw, and he'll be able to arrest the rebels before they escape.
So do it. You don't need me to hold your hand. And when you see the inspector, make sure to tell him this. The Viridian killer has returned.
The Viridian killer? I don't understand. Falcon, where are you going? Falcon!
Well. Okay then.